You're live.
Welcome, Rams Club. We are so excited to have you at the Soccer and Lacrosse facility on National Women and Girls in Sport Day. We are super excited to take you on a tour, meet some coaches, and see our facility. Come on. Oh, and I'm Cannizzaro. I'm the Director of Development and Engagement for Men's and Women's Lacrosse, and I'm a former athlete here, graduated in 2013. So come on, see our brand new state-of-the-art facility, something we did not have while I was here, but it is amazing to see how far we've come. Welcome into our lobby. This is a great space that you are able to use for pregame meals, entertaining during games, and just welcoming visitors to our space. Over here, this is one of the cooler graphics within our facility. We have men's soccer, women's lacrosse, and these are the three programs that coaching staff sit in this facility. So they highlight, obviously, national championships, ACC championships, All-Americans, NCAA tournament appearances, Final Fours, and U.S. and national team members. Fun fact, every program who sits in this office has won a national championship. I don't think many other schools can say that, but it's pretty impressive. Another super cool element to this space is the banners up on the wall. They signify all of the national championships that have been won. Men's and women's lacrosse and men's soccer have a little catching up to do to women's soccer's 22, but we're trying. So after you enter the facility, we come down to a shared office space. Oh, Heather! Hey! The great Heather O'Reilly, who is back on staff as our women's soccer coach. She is I'm going to butcher all of these facts, but
I'm right.
the winningest women's soccer, brand new, back.
Oh, it's awesome. I thought that they built it just for me because when I got back here, then this was all good. No, but in all seriousness, it's awesome. I mean, look what I get to look out on every day, Dorrance Field. I come in here sometimes to just have some space, and yeah, just a little.
Has this helped? Do you think the facility has helped with recruiting?
Yeah, totally. I mean, how could you not be inspired as a student athlete, walking in here or coming in here and seeing that field? I mean, this is the best soccer pitch in college sports. I mean, no doubt. And I've played professionally throughout the world, and this is better than 90% of professional venues that I've played in. So a really good pitch, and you just get inspired when you look at all the national championships up on the board over there, up on the board here. We love sharing the space with the lacrosse women's team and men's soccer. It's a really nice opportunity to meet the other coaches and sort of share thoughts and philosophies and some laughs along the way.
Well, thanks, Heather. We're going to continue on our way.
Thank you.
Appreciate you. We're glad you're
Just
back.
planning training session for later.
Woo!
Gonna work them.
Are you going to run the run test again with them?
Sometimes I jump in with the girls, but no, not today. I'm strictly coach today.
Nice. We'll see you later.
All right, thank you.
So after our shared conference space, we enter into the men's soccer pod. So every team has 5 offices, and they can allocate them how they see fit. We actually have Grant Porter, who's the associate men's coach, who's watching us on live. Let's go, Grant. Grant was a student athlete here, a huge women's lacrosse fan, and now he is coaching the men's team. He is amazing. He's a big women's sport fan.
That's right. I come to a lot of events.
He does. He's our day one fan. We can always count on him.
That's right.
Do you want to drop some knowledge for our Instagram viewers?
On what, the facility? Or
Yeah, how easy the facility is.
Well, I feel lucky as an alum to be able to come to this setting every day and look out, just like Heather was saying. So quite a facility. I wish I was able to play, even though it's the same location. Obviously, things have changed in a good way. So I get to look out and watch women's lacrosse and women's soccer do their thing and win so many national titles, and we try to hold our own on our end. So happy to be here.
Well, thank you.
Yeah.
Have a great rest of your
See ya.
day. So then we have, which is really cool, we celebrate each team as you walk down the hall. So this is men's soccer from 2018, I believe an ACC game. We have a Leadership Academy plaque to Kirk Urso, who's one of their alums, who is throughout their program. Then we enter women's soccer space, which is awesome. They design the staff offices to be super cool. I'll take you in his office so you can see some of the trophies. So come on in. This is where the mastermind works. Obviously you can see he's had some success. These are just a few of his many trophies, which are amazing. This facility being built, one of the best things that we didn't really understand would happen was being able to collaborate with such amazing other staffs. And having Anson, who's one of the most world-renowned coaches in the entire country, sit right next to your staff has helped our program improve in ways that we can't even begin to describe. So sharing a facility with them, this facility has brought our program to another level. Corey is on the women's soccer staff. He's the best manager in the game. Corey, do you want to drop any knowledge on Women in Sport Day?
Oh, women are fantastic. I'm inspired by them every single day when I'm out there on the pitch with them. They're just incredible athletes, incredible people, and I'm so lucky to work with them.
Thank you. Come on down. Now this is my layer. We're entering women's lacrosse. We'll head in here. Phil, if you stay 6 feet apart, stay all the way in that chair. Now you're part of it. Phil is getting some questions. We're going to our head coach's office. Really special, the painting behind her, one of our players painted for her after the 2018 season, I believe, right when we moved in?
Just right when we moved in, yeah.
Yeah. So, Jenny, Phil, do you have anything to say about National Women in Sport Day?
Oh, I'm putting on the mark. National Women's Sports Day, fantastic day. I know not just a lot of our current players and former players, but a lot of them have really been inspired by the other women in their family, typically older sisters, their mothers, some of their aunts. We actually got a funny picture last year of two of our current players and their moms playing basketball against each other. It was neat stuff, and you could see the intensity in both of them, and you know where some of that came from. So, everyone should be playing sports. It's the best thing ever.
Phil, we have a hot take for you. We have a question from the fans.
Okay.
Where is your favorite restaurant to eat in Chapel Hill?
What are we eating?
Dinner. Date night.
Dinner, date night. Well, that's easy. You can do, it's a real date night?
Sure.
All right. Probably go to Acme first, and then go to the Carolina Inn.
Yes, giving the people what they want.
Or you could reverse it either way if you wanted to. However you want to go for it.
Jenny, do you have anything to share with our viewers about the facility, how it's helped recruiting, what it's brought to our program? We're going to have Emily Garrity sneak into my co-captain, line mate, and bestie, who's also back on the coaching staff.
I'm gonna so we don't break the
COVID protocol. But Emily is back on staff. We both played here on the old facility, which was amazing at the time, but I don't think we realized what we were missing until this was built, because now it's just spectacular.
Yeah, it's awesome. Being back has been so fun, and I think the special part about the new facility is it still feels like home to a lot of the alumni. It still kind of kept the integrity of the field, but made it 10 times better. So it's been really fun to see all the adjustments they've made, all the fans that come to the games now. It is amazing, the support from the local community and just the lacrosse community in general has been amazing here, and we're excited to get it started. We're only a week and a half away, so
Let's go.
let's go.
I know. Jenny, how's it have been with recruits?
Oh, this is amazing. So this is the view I look at every day. Even through COVID, I got to sneak into the office and work. And when we bring recruits in here, they sit out and they look onto the field, and we try to give them a vision of what it will feel and look like for them to play in a Tar Heel uniform. So it's been extraordinary, really. And the best part of it is we get to work next to women's soccer, men's soccer. And Anson Dorrance's office is right next to me.
He likes to have good music on. He likes to play the drums. I get to hear a lot of his interaction with his staff, and it's been just really fun to be in a building next to women's and men's soccer. Highlight for today, one of our players brought us really healthy snacks. We got no sugar cookies, you guys. We got some zucchini bread, and we got some cookie dough, which has no sugar in it. Another little detail about my office over there is my plant. His name is Figgy, and every day Figgy gets spritzed with water. And so my very first office at Carolina had no windows. We had no ceiling. And it was actually got converted back to a closet, which it was initially. And there's no way Figgy could grow in the old office. And so he has now sprouted 6 new leaves. And for people who are Fiddle Leaf Fig plant fans, they're very hard to grow. And see, this is his new little addition right here. And I rotate him every week, and he's really happy in the new office too. So you need to check back with me to see how big Figgy can get, because my goal is to get him about 6 feet tall in here. So this is where we start, and hopefully the day I turn over this office to somebody else, there'll be a 6-foot fig leaf plant in here.
So Emily, last question before we go check out the locker rooms. What is the best update that has happened, do you think?
Ooh.
Her first game day is next Saturday. She's new to our staff. So what do you think is going to be so surprising on game day about the stadium, or your favorite thing they've done?
Oh man, I have not had a game day yet. I think what I'm most excited to see is our girls within protocol of COVID being in the locker room. It is amazing, as you guys will go find out. It is beautiful, and I think that's one of the fun traditions here at Carolina. Our locker room pregame is so fun. It gets a little hot in there because all the girls are dancing and bumping to music, but it's where a lot of your bonds form with your teammates and pregame traditions and all of that good stuff. So it's an amazing facility for those girls, and I'm hoping to just be on the outside listening in to all the fun. And then hopefully bring that energy out to the field. So enjoy the locker room.
Well, thank you guys for participating in our
Yeah, see you
Rams
guys.
Instagram
Have a
Live
great day.
facility tour. We'll head down here. This is Phil's office, the legend. Do we have any more Phil questions? Oh, darn. I can think of some, Phil.
I'm sure you could.
We have our team celebration. We have Jenny Levy's daughter painted a Jordan shoe for us, which was awesome. And then the last thing up here, these are our 2 national championships that signify the year they were won. So they were game-worn jerseys of the year that we won our first national championship. Now let's go down to our questions.
Yeah, can you briefly walk us through a day in the life of a women's lacrosse student athlete?
Yeah, I mean, we can definitely, so it varies. I would say off season, on season, definitely very different. But you're gonna wake up, you're gonna lift, we lift at 7:30, so 7:30 to 8:30 a.m. we lift. Then we have quick breakfast from our fueling station, which is right next to where we lift. Then we'll go to class throughout the day from 8 to 12, whatever that day looks like. Then we'll have treatment, so it signifies what we do here, especially in this program at Carolina and everywhere else. We are the only facility that meetings, because it's so big. There is a wall that comes halfway down, so you can split it into 2 rooms. The chairs are literally amazing, so you can sit on them. They're super comfortable. Do we have any more questions that we want to answer as we walk down the hall?
Yeah, what is the players'
favorite part is probably our locker room. So the women's lacrosse team actually had never had our own locker room before this facility was built. We always just used field hockey's visiting team locker room in the spring and never had a facility in the fall. So having our own space has been huge for our team morale and just being able to keep all of our stuff in one place. Any more questions?
and somebody has a funny question.
Oh,
How fast
geez.
does it take you to run across around this?
I would say in my prime, not too long. Right now, I would say like a minute and a half. It isn't too big. It still has tradition. It still has what Carolina is, but it's been innovative to give you advice and helping mold your future. That's the men's soccer locker room. I believe Tim's coming down to show us in a second. These are Tar Heels graphic. This is super exciting. These lights should pop, as well as the women's lacrosse locker room. So come on in. This is the women's soccer locker room. It's amazing. But I don't know how. So their space is a little bit different color theme scheme than the next one we go into, but Anson has their absolutes up on the wall. It's part of kind of their culture. Their space has been decorated for senior day and holidays and everywhere else. It's really amazing. So women's soccer has some of, I think, the most National Player of the Year. So they're celebrated around the top of the lockers, which is just phenomenal that that's how many Division I Player of the Year women's soccer has produced. This is a great lounge space. Our girls really love being in here together. It really builds our culture and helps them have great camaraderie. And then this are the core values that Anson you have to memorize as part of his program. They're significantly longer, and you memorize them each year you're here, but these are just some of the key terminology out of that. So it's really part of his culture that he has exemplified over the years and what makes their program so special. Do we have any more questions about this space?
Yeah, can we still donate to this facility?
Yes, actually there's so many opportunities to still donate. Although this was built, it isn't fully funded. So you can, right now there's naming rights to the men's soccer offices, the women's lacrosse offices. If you want to buy my office or donate to my office, please do. And also the locker room. So there's a lot of opportunities. One thing that I know that they're really working hard on is the Women's Soccer Museum, which that is an opportunity to donate and to be a part of creating a legacy for Carolina soccer and give them what they deserve in the celebration of, like, I'll tell you, when you walk into their room and you see the 22 national championship trophies around, it is wild. It takes my breath away still. Then you're in our space, which is literally amazing. I'm obsessed. So when you walk in, we have some celebration of our team awards, National Player of the Year, touring finalists, All-Americans. This is a photo. The first national championship was won in 5 overtimes. And this is Emily, our coach we just met. But so this is a photo right after we scored, which was literally amazing. Gigi's Playhouse is the nonprofit that we work really closely with. It's a Down syndrome awareness profit house in Chapel Hill that our girls volunteer with a lot. So our team captain is Kendall. I don't think there's a better locker room in women's lacrosse anywhere in the world. But this is amazing. We have a photo from our 2016 national championship on the wall. We have all of our Final Four and ACC trophies up on the wall. I love this. The lighting I think is so cool, and it just really brings the whole space together. I know we have blue up lighting. I'm not tech savvy, guys. Oh, there we go, baby. Oh, I swear it was on. There. So we have blue lighting. Cool. When you walk in on game day, there's people dancing. It really gives great camaraderie and makes us feel super special. And then the last thing that we'll show you on the Rams Club facility tour for National Girls and Women in Sport Day is something really special that actually I don't think many people know about, but it is so special to our program and just amazing, is the same student athlete who painted the photo in Jenny's office painted a mural in the facility that is kind of hidden and it's really special to our program. And it really came into play last year when the pandemic hit, that having that appreciation and being thankful every day that you get to play, and for facilities and donors and people who want to give us these opportunities. So we, during halftime, come right in here because it's so close to our locker room, and our starting goalie on the team painted this whole wall muraled, and our team saying is, "We get this program." And so it's super special. It's one of our favorite. Know that we are here. We appreciate the opportunity, all the donors and support staff that make this opportunity happen for us. So, and then last but not least, the best part of the whole facility. Come on in. The field. I don't think there's a better place. I mean, blue skies in the middle of February. I don't think there's anything better. It literally, I think this field makes you run faster. So it's absolutely amazing. I know every program, men's and women's lacrosse, men's and women's soccer, who play on this say there's no other pitch or field similar in college space. And then when you're playing, you get to remind all of your opponents how many national championships you won here with your banner. So unless we have any other questions or we want to walk the field, that is our tour. We're so thankful you guys tuned in, and we couldn't be more thankful for all the donors who make this happen. The Rams Club gives us the opportunity to be at Carolina. As someone who it's directly affected my life and changed where I was going, what I was going to do, and made me love Carolina even more. Thank you from the bottom of our heart. We appreciate everything you do for us. Have a great Wednesday.